There's so much gratefulness that comes from my heart for cryptocurrencies and the community we've built around it and the group that we have. I think that cryptocurrencies changed everything for the better, and I don't mean just because of money, but because of also the huge impact that it made on people's lives. For me, I'm actually grateful working a 9 to 5. Not all my 9 to 5s were horrible. There were actually jobs that I had that I actually liked the people that I worked with. I like the programmers, I like the tech people, I like the analytics people. I actually really, really like them. And it is actually from when I had a job that I found out about crypto. I found out about Bitcoin at the time, and that was 2013. And I give so much credit to the people that introduced me to it, because at the time everyone was talking about Silk Road and it was made to purchase like gold in a game, and I was just like, what is this? But then I started to study it and I saw how much it would go up, 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 up and crash, up, 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 up and crash. And that's what it did over and over, and still to this day in 2020 it still does that. And if you know how to play the game right, you could actually profit from that. Cryptocurrency actually taught me so much about emotions and holding on to your emotions and controlling them, and market manipulation, and how people could actually manipulate your emotions and how you feel. And you got to actually fight against that to be a good cryptocurrency trader. One of the best things that cryptocurrency did for me is buy me a lot of time. There's one thing that I love more than anything in the world, and that's freedom. Having freedom of time, which means that I could travel to any country I want, whenever I want. I could literally buy a plane ticket tomorrow or today and fly to Australia if I wanted to do that. And I find myself so lucky to be able to do that. Or if I want to take the day off because I feel like taking the day off, I can. And I think that that's really cool, and that's something that everybody should be able to do. Everybody should be able to live life on their own terms. And I'm not saying that a 9 to 5 job is bad. What I'm saying is, for me, the 9 to 5 lifestyle, it wasn't it. And I wanted to travel. I wanted to go on adventures. I wanted to do all those things. And there's something about crypto. It's just easy come, easy go, some people say, but you could actually hold on to the money too if you do it right. For a long time, I used to make money and then lose it, and then make it and lose it, because I didn't have a proper strategy that I was following like I do now, which is the 2% theory. And I didn't grow up with money. I grew up thinking that we have to save and drive to all the different grocery stores to buy the cheapest fruit. And I completely understand all the skeptics in cryptocurrency, why it's such a small group at the moment. Because with crypto, there are still a lot of scammers out there, unfortunately. And I think that anyone, by the way, that tells you, oh, send me the Bitcoin and I'll trade for you, or send it to me and I'll double your money, anyone that says that, don't believe them. The only person that you should believe is yourself, because you should learn those skills. You should learn the security around cryptocurrency. You should actually know these basics, because the world is changing and we're still at the beginning of crypto. I mean, if you go to any of the conferences, you'll see the same faces around. It's such a small, tight-knit community. And it used to be a lot different. It used to be like all the tech geeks, all the programmers. We used to all hang out and talk about crypto, and now it's very different. There's all these like beautiful models that come looking for men and sugar babies or whatever. It's just such a different environment. But even like if you are a sugar baby, you don't even have to do that anymore. You could just learn how to trade crypto. And that's the coolest thing about this whole thing. My life used to look completely different, and I think that your life might look completely different in a year if you just give it a shot. I think that because of all the scammers that give the cryptocurrency industry a bad name, people have been scared of doing anything. However, if you actually give it a shot and you actually see what cryptocurrency is about, and you actually hold the coins yourself and learn how to trade them yourself, you'll see that there's actually a lot of money to be made in it. You could make sometimes 10 times your money, sometimes double your money in a couple hours. It's crazy what you could do on leverage. And I know that also there's a downside to leverage. Leverage is basically borrowing money that you don't have from the website. So say you put in like $1,000, it's like you're trading with $10,000. And you could also lose it if you don't know what you're doing. So in the past, yes, I have lost it, but I've come up with a whole bunch of rules that when followed properly, you don't lose your money. And there are so many students that like they don't lose their money anymore now because they follow the rules. So you have to practice that in a simulated environment before you even start. But the results are pretty amazing. There's definitely society that tells us we have to live a certain way, follow a certain path. But everything's changing at the moment. The internet has changed the world. Social media has changed the world. And cryptocurrency is changing the world. You would be surprised how easy it is to actually make money with crypto. And people that actually give it a chance see how easy that it actually is. And there's ways to do it without leverage as well. So you don't even have to trade on leverage if you're risk adverse. The first time I tried to tell my parents I was investing in Bitcoin in 2013, my dad literally took my keys away from me, my car keys. He was like, nope, nope, nope. I was allowed to leave the house. But eventually, now my dad has a different thought on it. He's like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that, and I shouldn't have told you what to do. You should have made your own mistakes. It's your own money. You know, I did invest anyways, and I'm so glad I did because I learned so much along the way. Sometimes when we listen to our parents, they mean well, but they don't know, and they don't really know who we are inside. Sometimes we don't even know who we are inside. We just want to explode sometimes. Like we want to go on an adventure or go traveling, and we don't want to follow in the footsteps of our parents, which is the typical go to school, get a job, invest your money in real estate. And that's like the typical thing that we all learn. But now it's so different. We don't even have to invest in real estate anymore because there's crypto and there's stock as well. But I still think that you could make more money in crypto. Even Forex is not anywhere close to my favorite. It's definitely crypto. Yeah, I invested everything that I could into crypto because it was an amazing time when it was going up, 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 up. And then when it crashed, so after the 2017 crash, we had to find a way to protect our money, but we also needed to make money on the way down, which is why I started trading on leverage. And so I added that to the class, and it's been really, really cool. If you're not too greedy and go too high leverage, which you could still do once you become better at it, but otherwise don't do that. Just go low leverage and then build up to it. So you could go slow. Sometimes it takes more than a year to do 300 trades, but if you just bit by bit make a bit of profit, take it, make another bit of profit and take it, make another bit of profit, take it, and then slowly grow. Eventually you're going to have a big stack, and that big stack is going to change your life because all of a sudden you can do whatever you want with your time. You could say no to stuff that you don't want to do. If you don't want to go and meet people, if you don't want to go and work a job you don't want, you don't have to. You could be at your job that you love if you love it. And if you don't love it, you have the chance to step back and say take 3 months off, figure out what you really want to do, and then go do that. Because I don't think anyone's happy like really retiring early completely. I think there's always something that we want to do. Maybe we don't know that we like photography and we want to take a photography class, or we don't know that we like painting, or we don't know that we like snowboarding or playing basketball. Like we might not know that until we try. And the issue that I find the most with trying to follow that path of being successful is that we end up we don't have any time. Like we end up coming home and we are drained, and then all of a sudden like all that fun that we used to have playing basketball or painting, we just do it less and less and less and less. And that's the problem with it all. And that's why I think with crypto, all of a sudden you make money fast, and you could actually take that money to have the freedom of time to do what you want and then chase happiness. So it's not really about the money. It really is about the lifestyle, and it really is about having happiness, because the money itself won't make you happy, but having that time to figure yourself out, having that time to heal yourself. Maybe you need to heal yourself from a bad breakup or some toxicity, or just your own path in general. Maybe you need to start over somehow. And that's where cryptocurrency comes in super handy, because you can make money with it and then use that money to give yourself a better life. Investing in crypto is definitely the best thing that I ever done. And yes, I could have just left. I could have just left the online world and done nothing. But you know what? I did do that for a bit. I fell off the map. But the thing is, it actually feels good to contribute. It actually feels good. I like that feeling of starting something new and actually just going for it, and it's all brand new, and I like that. I like a new project. And so I actually created at first the $100 a day, and then I created Crypto on Fire, and then I created the 2% theory. So I think within all those classes, we have all the levels of how people are learning crypto. So we have the beginners, intermediate, and more advanced. And especially if you feel like you're more advanced, but you're still losing on leverage, then I think that you would really like it, because there's actually some good strategies in there that prevent you from losing. The beginner videos really help with the foundation, but it also helps you with security and how to stay safe and not get hacked. Because you would be surprised at how many people actually get hacked with cryptocurrency. So, and because it's still quite new, it's going to happen. And that's why scammers give this whole thing a bad name. And you know what? It's not just the video lessons, and it's not just learning the strategies. What you also get is a group of traders, and I think that is so powerful. And plus you get me, and I'm literally spending so much time at the moment answering questions, and I'm updating the class, and I'm going to be adding more questions into the class. The easiest way to become successful at something is finding a mentor and then using that mentor as your springboard to get really successful, because you could bounce off ideas off each other. You could ask for advice, ask for help. If you're stuck, ask for help. But it's not just me. You could ask the whole group. And we have some professional traders in there that have been working for years on my team, and they're there willing to help you as well. I think that everybody works better together, and together we're going to succeed, not alone. I think that alone, yes, you could, but together we'll get there faster. And with the help and with the support and everything like that, I think that you're just in a better position to win. And I really want you to be successful. I love the message. We have students making 40 grand in a month now. We have students that became millionaires because of this. And I really think that you could at least double your money in the first year, if not faster. I really believe that, because so many people have done it and we're still doing it. I also want you to learn from my mistakes, because one of the craziest things in cryptocurrency is that people can lose it all. And that has happened to me, and it was horrible, and I beat myself up for a very long time because of it. But you know what? I picked myself back up and I made it back. I made it back, and now I do it slower, more carefully, and I am very proud to say that I've taught many people how to do it, and they're super successful. Like, we have 900 people now in the Telegram group. So 900 people can't be wrong if they're still in the Telegram group, right? So that's a group. It's on your phone, and I give signals and alerts for when I trade, so you can actually copy my trades and do what I'm doing. And you don't even need me. Like, you could use me, but you don't even need me, because I teach you how to do it yourself, so that you learn how to do it yourself, and so that you don't need anyone. You don't need anyone. All you need is yourself, and you could trust yourself, and you could do this, because we have people from all sorts of places doing this. We have pilots in the group, house painters, renovators, we have waitresses, we have a firefighter, we have people in the army, people from all walks of life and from all ages. Like, we actually have somebody, there was one girl in the class who let her son do it. He's only 8 and he's already trading, making crazy gains. Like, I'm pretty sure he did a 20% and then he did a 40% return. Like, that's insane, and he's 8. I can't wait for him to be 18 so I could actually talk to him and be like, okay, like, let's see what you got. Because it's just so amazing, the amount of people in there from all walks of life, from all over the world. We have people from Sweden, from Canada, from the States, from Australia. And I used to live in Australia, so I have a lot of videos that are specifically for Australians and specifically for Canadians. And then I have some that are specifically for the States, and some from Europe. So literally all over the world, and South America and Asia, Thailand, like all over the world. Literally, we have videos for that, because there's different setups that you could do, the best setups for that country. So yeah, I'd love to be your mentor if you'll have me, and I would love to help you on your journey to success, so that you could also trade cryptocurrency successfully. Wherever you are in your journey, even if that's just starting out with cryptocurrency and buying a little bit and holding for the long term, or if you haven't bought any cryptocurrency at all and you need help with the first steps, or you're already a trader and you're trading on leverage but you're losing and you need just like that missing piece of the puzzle to figure out how come you're losing. So I could help you with all of those things. The 2% theory, $100 a day investing with cryptocurrencies, and Crypto on Fire was built to teach you everything that you need to know inside. So you have me as your mentor, and plus you have the whole entire group of traders that are there from all levels and all ages and from all over the world. So the crypto Facebook group, it's there as a community to help you be successful. Anyway, if you want to know more, you could click the link below and check out the free training, and I go more into detail about what platforms I use and what I do and how you can do it too. So yeah, hope to see you. And if you want more content like this, then go ahead and click subscribe and click a like, you know, all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.